Welcome, bienvenidos. This is Roxana for Rox Reads, and today we are talking about Vlogmas and new beginnings, etc., etc. And just to give you a little insight for those of you who is your first time visiting, hi, my name is Roxana, and I have a main channel called Metamorphosis Rox. I have a couple other channels as well. I come from a generation that thought it was okay to have a channel for each interest. That's a nightmare. Don't do it. But I decided for the month of December to challenge myself for this Vlogmas thing. I was going to make a video for each channel. My goal for the channels is one a week. It doesn't always work out. But this month I'm going to try very hard. And so far, 2 out of 2 is not bad. And well, if I count today, it would be 3 out of 3. But I decided I wanted to read something and I wanted to start fresh. I have one of the decisions I made while participating in this Vlogmas thing is that I wanted to have a theme for the day so that it was easier for me to make videos, all 4 videos, just bam, 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 and that was it. But this particular channel was driving me nuts because I haven't finished reading the 3-4 books I have started, and I decided I was going to put them aside. I mean, there's videos coming up of what I've learned from those other books as I read them. But I wanted to start something new because the topic today was new beginnings. And I have to be honest with you, there's a book that I've always wanted to read that I've owned for years and I've never ever delved into it. And the size of the book is not the reason, or the fact that it's kind of like a classic. It's just that I've been very hesitant because the only reference I have to this book is the movie. And I absolutely love the movie. The main actor, the person that plays the main role in this movie, it's one of my favorite actors ever, and he's gorgeous, and I love the movie. So, without further ado, I decided that I wanted to read this book right here, and it's The Count of Monte Cristo. Now, this is one of the few classics, Alejandro Dumas. This is one of the few classics that I can tell you for a fact that I never had to read in school. And if you watch any of my videos, I can't tell you that I've never read it before because that I started reading it before because I looked at the book, I thought it was pretty, and I put it I have a shelf where all my classics are, and I went ahead and put it on there, and I didn't touch it again because I was afraid to. So today, I decided that, first time ever, open the page, look at the cover, it's really cute. This series that they started doing where they brought the classics back in real book form with the hardcover and the whole 9 yards and the pretty pages and whatnot. This was done by Barnes & Nobles in 2011, and it's been sitting in my house since then, and I haven't done anything about it. I don't even know how the book starts or anything. It starts with chapter 1, Marsella, the arrival. On the 24th of February, 1815, the lookout of Notre Dame de la Garde signaled the three masters, the Pharaoh, from Smyrna, Trieste, and Naples. As usual, a pilot put off immediately, and rounding the Chateau d'If, got on board the vessel between Cape Morjon and the Isle of Rion. Immediately, and according to custom, the platform of Fort Saint-Jean was covered with spectators. It is always an event at Marseille for a ship to come into port, especially when this ship, like the Pharaoh, has been built, rigged, and Latin on the stocks of the old fosse and belonged to an owner of the city. Now, keep in mind, I'm not reading the book on the channel. I just wanted to see the beginning because there's this thing, and I realized that it comes from not having much of an attention span. I love reading, which makes no sense when you have no attention span, but hear me out. If the first 2 paragraphs of the book don't call my attention, I'm not going to read the book. It doesn't have to be action-packed. It just has to be interesting. The fact that I can't say half the words because they're French and and that their specific location for this is enough to pique my curiosity. So you know I'm going to read it. So throughout the month of December, I'm going to bring back the book. Not to read you anything because I'm thoroughly embarrassed by how little I know about how to say those words, but because I want to bring you up to speed on where I am on the book. And my goal is to finish the book by the time the month is over. So, do you think I can do it? Do you think I'm crazy? Look at the size of this sucker. Oh, and by the way, just so you know, I'm just going to open up a page at random. Look at the letters. They're not big. Do you think I can do it? We'll find out. Thanks for watching. Bye.